Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear YouTube family. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The love that stayed unsaid. It is an emotional love, slow burn story about Saad, a quiet boy who falls deeply in love with Anaya without ever finding the courage to confess. From silent morning under a banyan tree to a reunion years later filled with regret. This story explores unspoken love, missed chances, and the lifelong ache of what could have been. So, dear friends, it is requested from all of you to please watch the video till the end and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Let's go to the story. True love that stayed unsaid. Some love story do not end with weddings. Some do not end with goodbyes either. They simply stop, and yet they continue living quietly inside the people who survived them. This was one of those stories. The boy who watched from a distance. In a quiet town of Meherabad, where evenings smelt of dust and jasmine, there lived a boy named Saad. Saad was not the kind of boy who stood out. He spoke softly, laughed rarely, and carries his emotions like fragile glass, careful not to let anyone see how easily they could shatter. He believed feelings were dangerous things, meant to be hidden, not shared. Every morning, Saad walked the same road to college, passing the same tea stall, the same cracked pavement, the same old banyan tree, and every morning he saw her. Her name was Anaya. She waited for the bus near the banyan tree, her books hugged close to her chest, her dupatta fluttering in the breeze. She smiled easily at strangers, at children, at the world. It was a kind of smile Saad had never learned. He never spoke to her, he only watched, and somehow, without a single word exchanged, she became the most important part of his life. When silence became love, love did not arrive loudly for Saad. It arrived quietly. It arrived in the way his heart raced when she loved, in the way his steps slowed when he passed her, in the way his mood depended on whether she looked happy or tired. He did not know her favorite color. He did not know her dreams. He did not even know her voice. Yet he loved her. Not the version of her he imagined, but the real girl who existed just a few steps away from him every morning. And that was what made it painful. Because loving someone from a distance teaches you longing before it teaches you hope. The first conversation. One afternoon, rain surprised the town. Students ran for shelter. Buses were delayed, and chaos filled the street. Anaya stood under the banyan tree, soaked and anxious. Without thinking, Saad stepped forward. You can share my umbrella, he said, his voice barely louder than the rain. She looked at him, surprised, then smiled. Thank you. That smile nearly broke him. They stood close, rain drumming above them, silence heavy yet gentle. I'm Anaya, she said. Saad. That was it. Two names. But for Saad, it felt like destiny had finally noticed him. A friendship that hard to hold. After that day, they talked. Slowly, carefully, awkwardly at first. They discovered they attended the same college, shared the same bus route, and liked the same quiet corners of the world. Anaya talked easily about her classes, her family, her dreams of becoming a teacher. Saad listened, always listening. He never spoke about his heart because somewhere deep inside he believed love was something meant for braver people. And Anaya, she saw him as a friend, only a friend. The love he never confessed. Saad fell in love completely with her kindness, with her optimism, with the way she believed tomorrow would always be better. But he never said the words. Every time he tried, fear wrapped around his throat. What if she doesn't feel the same? What if I lose her completely? So he chose silence, and silence became his biggest mistake. One evening, Anaya spoke his name differently. Saad, I need to tell you something. Her hands trembled. There's someone, she said. My family has choose him. He is kind. He respect me. Saad smiled, or at least he tried. I'm happy for you, he said, and something inside him died quietly. The day she left, Anaya's wedding was simple. Saad did not attend. He stood near the banyan tree instead, watching the wedding car disappear down the road. The tree shed a leaf. He picked it up and held it like it mattered. Years passed. Saad graduated, found a job, moved to another city. But love doesn't follow schedules. Every woman he met felt incomplete because he had already given his heart away to someone who never knew she owned it. On lonely nights, Saad wrote letters to Anaya, letters he never mailed. I loved you quietly. I loved you when you smiled at the world. I loved you even when you choose someone else. He folded them carefully and hid them away because someone truths arrived too late. 10 years later, fate grew cruel. Saad saw Anaya again at a hospital. She stood alone, her smile gone, grief carved into her face. Her husband had died. Their eyes met, and time collapsed. They talked about life, about loss, about pain. Anaya cried. Saad held her hand, and for the first time he spoke. I loved you, he said. I always did. Her breath caught. Why didn't you tell me? She whispered. He looked away. Because I was afraid. Tears fell between them. not of reunion, but of regret. Anaya returned to her world. Saad returned to his silence. They did not become lovers. Some love stories are not meant to be completed. They exist only to teach us what courage costs. Years later, Saad returned to Meher Abad. The banyan tree still stood. He sat beneath it, older now, quieter. Somewhere, Anaya lived another life, and Saad carried a love that never aged. He never married, not because he couldn't, but because some heart remain loyal to memories, and some love stories do not need endings. They live on in silence, in regret, in the quiet ache of what could have been. Because saddest love stories are not about loss, they are about the love that was never spoken. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for watching my video and your support. If you like the story, please like the video and subscribe the channel. Inshallah, we will meet with another great story. Allah Hafiz.